Hi everyone, welcome to our new YouTube channel. Thank you guys, I was hoping for a cheer. Welcome guys, thank you for watching this. Can you please all subscribe, get liking and commenting the video, and get the little bell ringing so you get notifications, because this is where all Lacey content is going to be coming from now on. So, boys, how we doing?
Mate, good mate.
I felt really good, but I opened my beer and then couldn't take a sip, so I took a sip now, so I feel good.
Hi mate, what you...
I mean, not sponsored, but Tandem House.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, what are we doing? Talking Under the Brightest Lights tonight, this evening.
We are indeed, mate. 5 years in the making, this video.
Yeah, I thought, obviously we've discussed it before we came on here, but thought it'd be a good idea to kind of go through the album track by track, talk about the recording process, kind of what we like about the songs, maybe what we don't like, favourite things, and yeah, kind of see where it takes us. So, you boys up for it?
Absolutely, mate. I've got a few anecdotes up my sleeve.
Bloody hell. About you, Davey?
I'm always ready.
Born ready.
Born ready.
Right, should we get to it? I guess we start with tonight, the number one track.
Absolutely. Number one on the album, but ironically it was the last song that we wrote for this album.
The only track not, oh sorry Dave, the only track not done in Whitstable, Kent, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
What were you going to say, Dave?
No, I was going to say, so basically I applied for a competition like with Drop Dead that they were doing with Steel City Studios, and didn't really think anything of it, just sent off I think a couple of like the demos from our album actually, and yeah, we won it. So yeah, we had to come up with another song after we'd already finished the album, so and this was it. This was the one. This
was the winner. Apparently we were picked by Ollie Sykes out of God knows how many entries. So yeah, I remember that was a real, obviously great thing to happen to us. You know, we had the studio time, the video and whatnot paid for, and it was brilliant. I think just when it was done and we got the master back, it was like, yeah, I think that might be a good track to kick the album off with.
What was going on? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was originally going to be The Last Time.
Oh yeah.
Similar vein, but tonight's a bit more concise, a bit more gets to the point quicker.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we wanted. I know we always wanted a big opening track. That was always in all of our heads from the start. So I guess The Last Time and Tonight, like I said, they're in a similar vein. But you know, I think Tonight's a good album opener. And I like the weird thing that it was like stuck on last, but then was the first thing that you kind of hear. I don't know, I quite like that.
Yeah, I think so. And also the producer that we worked with on that, we still work with to this day, and that was a match made in heaven. So he'll be recording album 2, coming soon. Just on that.
Yeah, I've been quoted. Album 2 coming soon.
Coming soon. It's been coming soon for years. Yeah. So with a lot of people, guys, whoever's watching, we tend to have to warn new people that we're meeting, especially within the band context, about Josh and his weirdness. He's a bit of a weird guy, Josh. I'm sure you'll agree. You know. Luckily, the producer that we worked with was just as weird as Josh, and you know, we got on like a house on fire. So,
I mean, probably can't mention it in this video, but the demo name for Tonight is the story behind it, and what it was called is ridiculous, and that proves that I wasn't the weirdest in the room because I didn't come up with it.
That's the point. So if you ever see us at a show, guys, and you want to find out the demo name for Tonight, we'll tell you that story.
Got some messed up demo. That was a particularly good one.
Yeah.
So, right, what about the actual song then? Let's dig deep on it. I want to know what your favourite lyric from the song is, Graham.
I think it's "We said we won't wait any longer," and I don't know if it's necessarily my favourite lyric, but I like how it was delivered, and how we got the gang involved. I think it was just a really comes across like a really powerful statement. And Josh, I think you wrote the melody of that line.
I think I did. Mate,
Yeah.
that bit live, like when we come to live, I love that bit because me and Dave obviously jump on the old mics and go a bit crazy. But yeah, no, I'd probably actually say that's my favourite lyric too. I mean, probably can't say tonight is your favourite lyric, but no, yeah, we said we won't. What's it? What is the lyric?
We said we won't wait any longer. Singing this live, mate. You're singing it wrong.
What you said, sorry Dave to cut you off, that's really rude, but you just said about the gang. Do you remember, is that what you're going to say? The randomest thing was, I think Phil was like, well, let's get a gang. They don't have anyone. There was us four, like, or five if you include Phil. And he just like texted other people and then some random people came down. Like, I don't know any of them. I couldn't tell you any of their names.
Yeah, to this day, we don't know who was featured on that song.
Wasn't there like a rehearsal room upstairs as well in that studio?
That'd
Like
be
the
it.
old, and they pulled a load of people down from there, and they were just around like we were getting them to sing this, like you could hear them playing like shredding metal upstairs. We got them down.
Hey guys, can you just sing this in your best, most pop voices ever? But lads like, yeah, what lads? Right.
I swear there's like a couple of chavs there as well. You really probably weren't into that kind of music whatsoever.
You made it happen.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite lyric, Dave, from that one?
I quite like "Can we set this all alight and watch it burn?"
Ooh.
Oh yeah, powerful.
Yeah.
I went through a phase writing a lot of lyrics about setting things on fire or just fire in general. I don't know. It's a phase. Still good.
Have you ever set anything on fire in your life? Oh, you don't look the type of guy.
Me and Pete used to set fires all the time when we were kids down the park. So, yeah.
I mean, kids don't do that. It's not sensible. It's not big.
That's not fair, no. Fun fact about the video. So we'd ordered this jacket from All Saints, and it was an obscene amount of money, and we planned to send it back after the video shoot because obviously we couldn't afford it because we were poor musicians. But so what we did was what I did was play some feminine hygiene products in the armpit of the jacket to stop any sweat that might soil the jacket, and then send it back, and we got a refund for it, didn't we?
I mean, I'm going to.
So tonight video, I want you to think of me with some.
I'm going to insert the picture here on the video.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go. That can pop up. Yeah.
I remember when we first got to the studio with this one, and Phil and Drew and James were all there in the city, and they were like, right, go off into the live room and play it, because they hadn't heard it before, and we'll make notes on structure and all that stuff, and figure out what we want to do with it. So we went in and played the song in full, came back in, and they were like, yeah, no notes, let's do it.
I remember
was
that.
like,
They literally had like a notepad, didn't they? Like, oh,
Yeah.
song's perfect, boy.
Perfect. Yeah. Well crafted too.
I mean, I love the song. It's a great tune. Amazing to play live as well. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
Bit of a crowd favourite. Our most streamed song as well, boys, if you did not know that. I know it's number one on the album, but it's most streamed by quite a way.
Wow. Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, then. I want a word off both of you, one at a time, please, that describes the song. So, Dave, I'm coming to you first, because I went to Grazz first last time.
Catchy.
Oh. Uplifting.
Uplifting.
Yeah, like you say. Tonight.
Do one, don't I?
Josh, what's your word? What have you got for us?
I'll go with defiant.
Nice. Yeah, very good.
There
Nice,
it is.
nice.
Cool. That's tonight, lads. Should we move on to track 2?
Let's do it.
Right. My eyes are open. Number 2 on the album. What a banger. What a banger.
Yeah. Bit darker. Takes a bit of a darker turn, this one. I like it. Bit moodier.
I'm trying to think of like the inspiration behind it. I think it was it a Unit 6 song? I think we kind of got the inspiration for, especially the bridge breakdown, I think.
It's definitely got that kind of vibe. Yeah, I think I can't remember what year Mate 6 album came out at the time, but we would definitely listen to it, I imagine.
It's that big kind of moody, like you said, kind of dark. Is that the right word? I'm not sure, but it's kind of got that kind of like somber tone to it the whole way through it. And I think the music and the lyrics in a way.
Yeah, you still got a lot of energy, which I think you needed. We needed a big one too to open up this album, and I think keeping the energy high was certainly something that we needed. And as I've done with a lot of songs, I took the title off one of my favourite films. It's the end of Fight Club, where he puts the gun in his mouth. He says, "My eyes are open." I was like, I'll take that. That sounds like a good line to build a song around.
Is that the first time you've ripped off Fight Club, Grazz?
It's not. No, it's not the first time I have. I'm probably not the last. So
I know this is the one because the opening riff. It doesn't sound anything like Disco Inferno, but David Brent on The Office, where he's like, Pete always does that whenever we're rehearsing, or whenever we're practicing it. So now that song's kind of ruined for me in a way.
I mean, if you ever see us live and we're laughing, that'll be why, because we're thinking of that exact thing whilst we're trying to be really cool, serious rock stars.
Yeah, that's it.
I think for me, like just in terms of recording, like that. See, that one was down in Kent and Whitstable, where we did all of the album other than Tonight, and what an experience that was. Kent, fun times, fun memories.
With Ian, my old mate Ian, what an absolute legend.
Well, recording an album on a beach, like basically on the beach, it was amazing.
Brilliant. But not only that, so obviously we'd taken these songs down to the studio and they were pretty much done. But then when Ian got his hands on them and just kind of turned them into what they are, and then he had such a big influence on the sound of these tunes. And even with vocals, he was sort of placing harmonies that we wouldn't normally attempt.
It was like
and it just really...
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I was going to say he's like an octave master on the guitar. Who just always knows how to find the right octaves to kind of just either change the mood of the song or to change like a part of it just to make it just even better. Actually, I remember it might even be that song. There's like a really like odd lead piece that's so quiet that you can't really hear it, but it just gives like the whole end of the song like a different feel. And that was an idea from Ian. But that's what a good producer does. They enhance the song that you've already got. So, and I mean, what a bridge breakdown! Probably my favourite bridge breakdown we've got.
It's probably about as heavy as we go on this album, I think.
Is that one that we classically describe as stinky?
Yeah, it stinks.
I reckon if you explained to somebody else in a band that it was a bit stinky, I reckon they'd know exactly what you meant.
Oh, of course.
Heavy.
It's the upside down De Niro mouth, isn't it?
Yes, I mean that if you to listen to that song or that part of the song whilst watching Robert De Niro's face, then yes, that is partnered together.
I quite like the contrast of the vocals in the verse to the chorus. So it's a really hard thing to do, but it's a hard thing for me to do. It's like flicking in and out of falsetto and full voice. And I've never really done it before. And I remember trying to record it, and it was really hard to do. But I think the effect is really nice. And obviously when the chorus comes in with the big full voice vocals, I just think the contrast works really nicely. If I don't say so myself.
No, I completely agree. I love that. I love that kind of falsetto into it. Yeah, you're right. It has like it's got a massive intro, then like these kind of really relaxed kind of verses, and then it just hits you right back in the face with big old stinking chorus. Oh, I went stinky.
It's got stinky chorus. Yeah, it's got good dynamics, that tune.
Do you like the drums on this one?
Yeah. They're frantic. I think they're a bit frantic on this one, but that's all right. I quite like a bit of that. Exhausting to play live, actually. I'll be honest. And then it's got that big drop at the end. Where whenever we play it live, Grazz likes to milk that drop for as long as possible. Have a nice walk around the stage for 5 minutes, and then come back to the mic and be like, "So can you?" And I've got to watch out for that. That's always really fun to do live, like because obviously I'm cueing the drop
for you. And yeah, sometimes I like to play with you, see how long I can leave it. Yeah.
Pretty
Sorry,
sure
mate.
I've given you a shout to like really milk it because I need to catch my breath. So you've given me like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to to get your breath in that one. Plus, I need it as well. That's a tough song to sing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one with your drums going crazy because it gives you a chance to rock out, as they say in the industry. Show the move.
Yeah.
Grazz, coming back to you, I want your favourite lyric from this song, please.
Yeah, so it's like in the bridge. It's I may have lied, but you believed. Who are you to lay the blame with me? I've always really liked that phrase, and I like the way how I think I remember singing it like through gritted teeth, and I think that was Ian's suggestion. So I wanted to sing it without really opening my mouth, and the effect that gives is brilliant, as well as really liking the lyrics. I think the whole effect of that bridge and that building into the breakdown final chorus was great, in my opinion.
I'd agree. Go on then, give me your words. Give me a word to describe this song. I'm going to go first. Frantic. I knew you were going to say that.
But it's frantic in a good way. It's kind of tempered and controlled, but it still comes across as like almost like it's on the knife edge of sort of
measured.
Going out of control.
What are you trying to say? Measured.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Moody.
Yeah.
Moody one. Hank Moody.
Yeah. Hank Moody.
Lewis Moody.
He's my spirit animal. Oh God, my turn.
It's your turn.
Frantic Moody. It's quite powerful, this one.
Oh, hello.
Like, so can you see my eyes are open? I think that's quite a strong sentiment.
You want to sing that out loud at the top of your lungs, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's go with that powerful. It's tough. It's tough, Josh.
Right, mate. I mean, look, I'll just jot down your scores. You're doing all right. Well done.
Thanks.
Track 3, boys. Find a Way. Kind of slowing the album down a little bit. What are we saying?
Yeah, a bit of change of pace. I think after the first two are quite a lot of energy in the first two. It's got a different kind of energy, I think, Find a Way has. Like it is, it does get up there towards the end. A bit of a slow burner maybe. But I remember getting that. This is really cool, Josh, going through thinking back to what kind of influenced them and what I was thinking when I was writing them. But a friend of ours, I think he's got a chest tattoo, and I think it might be in Latin. And he'd been going through some stuff, and he'd kind of sorted it all out, and he'd got this path. And I think in Latin it said, I asked him what it meant. It said "find a way," and I always remember that resonating with me, thinking that's such a cool sort of sentiment and idea. And I think I must have kind of just sort of applied it to something similar in my life. And
song out of that one kind of snapshot.
Exactly. Yeah. Triggered that idea just from having that conversation with a good friend of mine, and everything just kind of built from there. And I really like the sort of rhyming couplets in the verses, and the rhythm to that vocal. I think it works pretty nice with the drums and the guitar guys. But just on the drums, obviously there's the real like rhythm change, the vibe change at the end of that, which was difficult. I imagine it was one of your Rascal ideas, Josh. I don't know if you can remember, Dave.
Yeah, so I think that's actually the second time we've done a similar rhythm change to, like, we did one on, I think it was Giving Up the Ghost, from the EP that we did. And again, it was Josh's Rascal idea, probably from like A Funeral for a Friend. Let's be right at the end of the song for no reason. But actually, like, as always with these Rascal ideas of yours, pays off. Like, I really like it. Like, I remember it being hard to lock in when we were recording it, but like, definitely being worth it.
It came off well. Like, it came off really well. That I that song for me is like it kind of, like you said, guys, it kind of starts off in one way, ends completely different, which I've always, like, we've done that on a few tracks, but this one was like, it wasn't just that it went big or like heavier at the end. It kind of, the whole kind of vibe changed.
Yeah, the feel.
Yeah, the feel was different, but it still had loads of similar parts. So like my guitar in that, especially, like loads of the guitar from the verses and some of the chorus is in the ending, but just slightly played different or matching the swing beat, and it just all kind of works together in like one beautiful melting pot of a sexy song.
Nice, yeah. I love the guitar that you play in the verses for that.
I think it's pre-chorus for me, where it goes all the way down. It's like,
yeah, like the syncopation with the drums is really nice. I remember we were practicing at Mickey's rehearsal room, drummer from POV, People on Vacation, and he just sort of came in to check on us, and I think we were playing it, and we must have played it at the point where the groove changed, and obviously Mickey, being a drummer, was like, that's incredible, how does that even work? And we didn't even know, we just kind of stumbled on this,
just really stupid idea that Josh had.
This really unusual idea that somehow we managed to pull off. That was the brainchild of Josh. Luckily, we've got a great drummer, so your silly ideas can sometimes work, Josh.
I know, yeah. Imagine if I had to play them myself. It'd be dreadful.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Say again, mate, sorry.
Thanks, mate. I needed that lift today.
No problem. So yeah, guys, watching at home, Josh has got a very unique way of trying to express the kind of drums that he wants to Dave. And Dave, bless him, he's a very patient man, sort of trying to take on board how Josh is trying to articulate what he wants as a drum beat. Like somebody you don't use normal sounds to kind of simulate the drums. You use like weird noises.
My snare's up here as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember recording the guitar for this one. I think me and Pete spent ages trying to get the delay of the kind of lead guitar at the beginning absolutely perfect. Because the way it kind of hits, it has to be like perfectly in time with like Dave's little drum beat at the beginning. I mean, it took a while, but we got there in the end, and I think the end result is banging. Just to go on about guitars, the end of this song, I mean, there's a whole guitar part, and like most time, a lead is kind of like a little piece, like a couple of notes here and there. But the lead in that, it goes almost descends the whole way down like the fretboard, and I just love it. It's like a really kind of, I guess, unique kind of lead piece, and I think it worked really well. And it worked really well in that particular part of that song. I'm not sure how else I'd get like a lead bit like that. So yeah, I'm proud of that one, boys. Graham, I know you kind of mentioned it earlier, but any favourite lyrics from this song?
Yeah, I really like the "What Do You Take Me For?" So I think it really tees up or marries up really well with the "Findaway" sentiment, and yeah, I just like that. What do you take me for? I used to love singing that live.
You felt that out at the end, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's the note held on that one. Yeah, it's ridiculous. God, I remember doing that. Oh, couldn't do that now. Let me tell you, Jesus.
The guy in the back. Sorry, Dave, you had your hand up.
There's a lyric in this that I like. I think it's "If I was somebody else, someone not out for myself." I like that. That's a good one.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Who'd have thought we were so deep and meaningful?
Profound, yeah, we are.
Should we do a word to describe this one?
Yeah. Positive.
Okay.
I think I'll go with that, yeah. Final answer.
I was going to go with pretty, but that sounds so stupid. But I'm really honing in on the guitar work. That sounds really like big-headed, but I'm just saying, like, it is really pretty and intricate, and it kind of, I love it.
Yeah, I'd agree, mate. I think it's really the guitar in that is pleasant. Do you know what I mean? It's really nice on the ear. It's not like considering the
sound is fun.
Okay.
Pleasant sound is fun.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah. No, you're right. I agree.
Imagine if I described your looks as pleasant. You're a pretty guy, guys.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
But no, I know. Yeah, pretty. There you go. That's my word.
I'm going to go with escalating.
Nice, yeah.
Escalating. I mean, the word's self-explanatory. So yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Cool. Change the Story, track 4.
Oh,
What a tune!
fancy little.
One of my personal favourites. I'm going to start off with just to clear something up for anyone who's ever seen us play live. You might notice in the second verse he gets a little bit cheeky. I don't know where it came from. I think it's look at Dave laughing. I think it just came from like being in the practice room playing it for so many times. And, like, Dave would just he just looked like in that part, the way you play your drums, that you're kind of dancing. So then, like, it'd just get like me and Pete going, and we'd just always dance. And sometimes I'd give it the shoulder. And now every time we play live, if there's Grazz is bless you Grazz, holding the fort down, really super serious rock star, going for it, singing your heart out, and there's us three in the background like. Do you even know that? Because that happens pretty much every gig.
Can't see, mate. I'm taking it far too seriously. I'm missing all the fun.
I mean, yeah. Why is that, Dave? What is it? It's just a dancey beat. I don't know. Like, that's so good.
Thing about, I remember we took this one down to Ian in Kent, and we were recording the drums, and it just wouldn't come together. There was something like not working with it. And Ian was like, "Why don't you just try doing the kick like all the way through every bar?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll give that a go." And now it's just got this driving like beat all the way through it, which I think is where that danciness locks into. So yeah, save the song.
Sorry about me getting an email there, Dave. Always working.
Well, read it out.
No. But yeah, no, mate, you bang on. I think that this song, like, Grazz, I'll kind of throw it to you in a minute about how we wrote that, or kind of how we wrote some of the lyrics for that, because that's quite a funny story. But I remember when we had that kind of bass drum beat, and it just kind of lifted the whole song. And yeah, I think that's just why it's just it just moves the whole way through, which is sick. But Grazz, do you remember writing it, or do you remember the lyrics? What a day!
Yeah, Josh and I were working on this on the train back from London, just when we got beaten by Uruguay in the World Cup. So we weren't in the best places, but I think we wrote a pretty good song out of it. Yeah, I think I agree with you boys there. I think some of the drums in this one are probably my favourite on the album. But yeah, I remember when that kick came in and it just sort of transformed the song. And I wouldn't necessarily say it saved it, because it was a good tune anyway. But yeah, there's a rhythm change halfway through the chorus that he did, Dave, that I'm always really into live. But yeah, that was a tough train ride home. That was, Josh.
Do you remember the day? We were just a little peek behind the curtain. We were writing a song down in like a studio just off King's Cross, weren't we? And I don't think that song ever came to fruition. But the studio literally opposite us, Tinchy Strider was in there. Do you remember?
Tinchy Strider, wasn't it? Yeah. And he is Tinchy.
Yeah,
really
smart. Yeah, security.
Yeah.
Tinchy Strider. Maybe he influenced us in some way, Grazz, to write a song. Yeah, who'd have thought what a wonderful, glorious song would come out of such a horrendous England exit from the World Cup.
Terrible day that was. Yeah, I remember watching football in the bar and getting on the train home, but we dug out the pen and the pad. Fun fact, the noise, if you could call it a noise, that you can hear in the background of that chorus is actually me just wailing. Yeah, listen out for that next time. Yeah, you listen to it.
I mean, you can't miss it, Grazz. It's
yeah, it's pretty prominent. Yeah,
as the song goes on.
Yeah, you're right. Good one to play live, that, boys. I think we all enjoy that one.
Yeah,
but again,
sorry.
Yeah, it's that kick drum.
Yeah,
kick drum doesn't play live. So.
I think I'll try and think if there's anything guitar wise, but I think me and Pete get the guitars dead simple on it. And I think, lets the drums and the vocals do all the work on that one. The guitars are they're nice, but there's nothing too crazy in any of it. But yeah, no, the song's just in general a banger. I love the Actually, I really like singing that one because obviously on the album I don't think I do the vocals, but live I sing along with you, and it's always fun.
It's got a real nice three-way harmony in that one in the chorus, and I love it when we do that in songs. Just do more of it, boys. Album 2, loads of it.
You can sing together whenever you want.
Nice.
So I'm going to hit you again with it, Grazz. Give me your favourite lyric.
Now we've both said enough, these four walls talk to us. How did we end up here tonight? Where's the phrase? That's like half the verse, that is. It's quite like that little, I like the image that kind of like, that portrays. I think a lot of those lyrics are right, almost kind of sound conversational, and that song especially kind of sounds like you're just chatting to someone, but that line, you know, almost like picture it.
That bridge is it's very Jimmy Eat World. I really like it. I could hear that in a Jimmy Eat World song.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do that thing, we build into, we always used to call it a false start. You know, when it builds, like it's coming for a chorus drop, but yeah, it's like a false chorus, anti-chorus. We've done a couple of tunes in this album. But it's got quite a strong effect when we do that, I think.
Do you remember doing this one live at an acoustic kind of gig? So it's like a broken down version of it. And the chorus it has the falsetto. And like the crowd's singing it back, and I don't think they knew what to do, but they all did the falsetto. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but it was so good. It was a funny moment.
That always makes me laugh. Always makes me laugh live when I kind of get them to sing the false start chorus and they do the falsetto. Always makes me laugh. I can't even do it, so I shouldn't even be laughing at them. But one thing I will say about that song, I don't think it's the best that transfers acoustically. I don't know if you guys would agree, because it's so dance heavy.
Yeah, you lose the bass, don't you? The bass drum.
We really play on the delayed guitars in those verses. I think once you lose that, it kind of loses the whole feel of the song.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's a fan favourite though. I mean, everyone always wants that one. You know, we put the old "What songs do you want to hear" in the next gig. Change Story is on it every single time.
Always on there. Yeah.
Actually, you know, you did a live set the other day. I think you'd play Change Story like quite early on. The people who joined maybe just slightly late. And loads of people kept requesting it, and I had to be like, "Really sorry, guys, we've already played it." So there you go, fan favourite. Yeah, exactly. Punctuality. You know, sort it out, guys. Do you want to hit me up with a word that describes this song?
Dance. Oh, sorry, Dave. Didn't mate.
Did you play Dancy?
We'll have to team up on that one.
Okay, well, I've got a completely unique word that's different. I'm going to say Dancy.
Yeah, I think that's triple Dancy.
Yeah, no, do you know, it's dancey, it's happy, it's joyful. You know, it's a kind of is like a happy tune, which is good. Which we know we just talked about, like having the big 1-2. One of those, track 2 is like super moody. Then this like chilled kind of vibe with FINDAWAY. It lends, like, you know, kind of brings that pace and that kind of mood right back up. So perfect position for this one, I'd say.
I think Kerrang called this one like the perfect song that you would want to take a nice summer drive to, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really agree with that.
I'd love to take a summer drive to Change the Story, yeah.
We can do. Well, I mean, we can't actually. But yeah, we when we're allowed, we'll go do that. Hi everyone, thank you for watching part 1 of Under the Brightest Lights track by track. Turns out we chatted for quite a while about the album, so it's going to be broken into 4 parts, with part 2 coming next week. So subscribe to this channel, please like this video for us, and throw any questions you have in the comments, and we will do our best to answer them all. Thanks again for watching. You're all legends. We'll see you again next time.